They seem to spend hours in completely useless activity. That combination of new lung power, changed voices, and boundless energy is hard on the neighbors. They quarrel a lot, but the gang sticks together. They want to prove their own importance by making themselves heard.
Hey, this is Jeff.
This is Seth. And this is Kendrick.
And you're listening to A Blast from the Past podcast. Hey, welcome back, listeners. This is Jeff here with you. This week we're going to have a pretty interesting episode. So this one's going to be everything anime. So it's pretty interesting here. So today I got with me
Kendrick.
And Seth.
So all three of us, all three amigos are in the house tonight. So to start this episode off, it's going to be sweet. So we're going to be talking about everything anime.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hear it.
All right. To start off, I want to play a little game called
play a game.
What I call it, real or fake.
Real or fake?
Not a very original name, but you get the concept. Okay. So the concept is, I tell you anime bio or description, and you have to guess if that's a real anime. A title too, of course. If that's a real anime or if that's a fake anime.
Okay, this should be interesting. Okay, I want to be fair though. Let all listeners know that I actually don't watch anime.
Yeah,
I mean, I know a little bit about his and that. And, I'm always buying the shirts for the boys and stuff like that. But I don't know. I honestly can't sit here and say I've watched one of them all the way through. I mean, I got my old school animes, but the new school, not quite so sure. So yeah, I'm interested. Let's do it.
Yeah.
See what I got.
We both have 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's okay. It's 8 of them. Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You want me to start you off?
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get right into this.
All right. First one, called Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling.
The summary. In a world of gifted hunters and monsters, a weak hunter called Sung Jin Woo gains extraordinary powers through a mistress program, leading him to become one of the strongest hunters.
Shit. Okay. And what was his name?
Sung Jin Woo.
Sung Jin Woo. And what's the series called?
Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say it's a real one.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to say it's real.
Seth should know. Is it real or fake?
It's real.
It's real.
So it's real?
Yes, it's real.
Oh, okay. I'll say
Yes.
So, okay. So that's...
We're going to switch between us. So he's going to go next. So you say one of yours.
All right. So what's
and he
up,
has to say if
Seth?
it's
What you
real
got
or fake.
for me? What you got for me?
All right.
So I got that one right. That's good. One for Dad. Bing.
A reincarnated pervert who is a promising wizard ventures out trying to be happy in this life.
Love it.
Is that all you got?
That's all right. What's the name of it?
You're not supposed to know the name until you're supposed to guess if it's real or not, and I said the name of it.
I made up names. So he didn't, I don't think.
I did.
Okay.
You did.
So
You just gotta say after.
One more time.
Okay.
One more time. Say it to me one more time. This is interesting. I like the pervert part.
A reincarnated pervert who was a promising wizard ventures out trying to be happy in this life.
I'm going to say it's fake.
It's real. Jobless reincarnation.
Holy shit.
Mm.
Got me on that one.
That's one of Keen's
Wouldn't have
favorite.
guessed that. Wouldn't have guessed that.
That's one of your
Damn.
favorites.
Here's the next one.
All right.
The title itself, Cake Maker in Another World. Sung Ho wants to become the best cake maker in the world, but on his way to his final competition, a stage light makes him dead and reincarnates him in another world full of new food, and he has to see if he can become the best in this new world.
All right. So I'm actually going to say... And what was the name one more time?
Cake Maker in Another World.
I'm going to say it's fake.
Yes.
It's actually a really good title line. That might be a damn good one. Okay. Well, maybe you'll grow up to write up that one. That'd be a good one.
All right. You next.
Okay.
Right. In this anime, a man is reincarnated as a broom fighting master who sweeps girls off their feet and fight crime. The time I got reincarnated as a broom fighting master.
What is Sorcerer Mickey? No. I'm going to say that's fake.
It's fake.
All right. What was the name of it? What did you name
The
it?
time I got reincarnated as a broom fighting master.
That's the name of the damn... Oh, yeah.
That's what they do.
He's not very original, clearly.
Not original.
The time I got reincarnated as a Maxwell newbie. The time I got reincarnated as with my
Yeah,
smartphone.
So he
Yeah.
so he's not original and he copied.
Yeah. All right. My next one. It's called The Abyss.
Ooh, okay.
Fushi Kai was a boy who did not know what was inside of him, the devil himself.
Oh Jesus.
He finds himself making choices he thought he would never have to make as he journeys from his village, finding new creatures and new companions along the way.
Oh, that's got to be real. That shit sounds rich too.
Real or fake?
Real.
Real? It's fake.
No way.
Isn't there one called The Abyss?
No.
It might be called the Abyss.
It's called
but-
Abyss.
But it was it like that?
Yeah,
was,
Abyss.
All right, for
Different
real,
thing,
You
different
need to
thing.
start making some fucking anime. Obviously,
That's based off of real anime I thought of.
That's pretty damn good. Okay, shit. Okay, the Abyss. I'll do the promo for it. The Abyss.
All right, you go.
Brought to you by Decades Music. No, I'm just playing. Just playing. Go ahead.
If I do either one of
What's
them,
he
you
got?
know
Just do it.
What's he
fake.
got?
All right, fine. A boy has to survive the daily wrath of his classmates' bullying, or the entire universe will explode. I am the creator of you.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's fake.
That's fake?
Yeah,
Is what?
I created
I
that.
suck at this game, dude. Okay.
You see, you don't know if I have three
I
fake
think all
ones.
well, I don't, and it's like it's not cool because like I already,
All right,
damn.
I'll do the next one. It's called Reborn as a Vending Machine. All right. The bio. Bro, hold on. All right, a vending machine fanatic meets his demise when he is quite ironically crushed by a vending machine.
That's fake. That's got. If that's
Wait.
not-
He finds himself reincarnated as a vending machine in another world.
That's got to be fake as shit. That's fake news.
It's real.
Fake news.
It's real.
It's real.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
Bullshit.
Yes, it is.
Oh, come on.
It's pretty funny.
What the hell?
I watched a few
It's
episodes.
real.
What? There's just people just writing dumb shit out there, and they're just like, hey,
I should have done that
make
one
an
first. So
anime.
Cake Maker in another
I
world
mean,
sounds better.
Jesus
they make
Christ,
manga of it though
bro.
too.
No matter.
Okay. Yeah, no, that one. Okay, I really am bad at this.
All right, do
okay.
your last one.
In this anime, the students try to end their teacher's race before it's too late.
What type of race?
Huh?
Like just a race, like a car race, or is it like a running race?
No, like race, as in like
Mankind?
kill him. Yeah, like his.
Oh, he's like
his
he has
people.
his own people.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds real.
Real or fake?
yeah. Assassination Classroom.
What's it called?
It was real?
Assassination Classroom.
Mm.
In this anime,
Whoever makes these names.
See, he's
If
not
his-
using the real bios. He's
no,
using,
that's
like-
legit.
No,
that's
good, though.
legit.
That's
the
good.
bio.
That's what's good about it.
That's what it's called. Like that's what it says. In
I'm
the
not
bio?
on the like the
DVD or
services,
whatever.
but on like online
That's
it
good, though.
says
That's
it.
good. Oh, he got me on that
Very
one
weird.
for sure. But I'm still. My mind is blown from the fucking vending machine.
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, no,
That's
no,
just-
it's good.
It was pretty wild when it came out.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Next, we're gonna do our top 5 favorite anime.
Top 5. All right, who's gonna go first?
Seth. Well, we can go like his number one, my number one.
So
and
you're
we'll
gonna start
debate
with
a
the
little bit.
best. So the number one would be the
Okay,
best.
that's kind of weird because all of them are technically the best to me.
He's all
Yeah,
number
well,
one.
we need to
Yeah, I
figure that
don't
out.
have all like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Only be
I have
one.
all of them. All right,
Said your
fine.
top 5.
Lucky
What
I
do you
don't play
think
the
that means?
game. Kill one, marry one, and all
Yeah,
that.
kill
good
the other.
stuff. Yeah, that sucked.
Okay, so for my top one, it would be Zom 100.
Zom 100.
Zom.
It's
It's
about
about zombies,
yeah.
of course.
It's about a guy who doesn't like his office work or his
Yeah.
job, and then zombies come and start getting everybody. But then he's actually quite happy it happened because he didn't like his job. So now he doesn't have a job.
Now he has all the free time in the world,
Yeah, he's
do anything he wants.
has his freedom.
and he has like a checklist. Oh, it's called the bucket list of the dead.
What in the hell?
Yeah, Zom 100 bucket
He has
list. of the dead.
100 things that he has to check off on his list before
Yeah.
he becomes a zombie.
Before he dies,
That's
he
what he
becomes a zombie.
wants
Yeah,
That's, and when
Alright.
is this set in? Like what year?
Modern.
I don't know what year, but it's
Modern.
modern.
So like recent.
recent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
All right. My number one would have to be To Your Eternity.
So tell me a little bit about that. What's up? What's that one?
All right. So the anime, first of all, it starts off with a god being like, I'm going to create an immortal being. So he creates an immortal being, but the immortal being is a rock. And he can take life from other things and turn into those things.
So like it stays there like a pet rock.
Like it's a rock at first, right? And then a wolf dies on it, and then it becomes the wolf. and then a human dies and he becomes a human, and stuff like that. A bear dies, he becomes a bear. That's basically the whole concept. But a lot of good character
it's
development.
transforming from one thing to the next. It started out as a rock,
And then he just
turns into.
and then he learns more about human culture, and he can turn back into anything he's turned in before. But he has an enemy that can take away his powers.
And wow, okay.
It's a pretty good.
Is that set in today's standard?
No, it's set way back.
Way back.
And it it's like an alternate reality too, because it's very unrealistic. There's like a giant bear,
Oh, okay.
like an ED bear.
Well, anime is kind of weird like that, though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they like far fetch everything that they do.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get any further, let's talk a little bit about what anime is, because I'm still kind of like, I don't quite understand what classifies a cartoon versus an anime. So when I grew up, we talked about it before, right? We talked about like when I grew up, I watched things like Thundercats,
Yeah.
right? Thunder, Thundercats. That was my thing. Voltron, Defenders of the Universe. Voltron, right? And like He-Man. Now, I did find out that Thundercats was indeed drawn up and created. It was created in the U.S. It was dubbed in the U.S. Like with the voices, the written, everything was done here except for the artwork. So it was drawn up in the style that you would refer to as anime. So it was actually drawn up in Japan, and then we brought it over here.
I think there's two ways to define what it is.
Okay.
The first one is if it's created by Japan, then it's an anime. And then the other one is if it's created by Japan, is in Japanese, and is made from a Japanese company. Those are the two definitions. But people are on half on that.
Okay. So it's kind of a debatable conversation, obviously,
Yeah.
right? And then what's the other word for anime? I've heard you use it before. The
Manga.
Manga. So
Yeah, anime is basically like animation. Manga
It's
is
basically a book.
Yeah.
It comes from a book, and then it goes into an anime, like a full art animation.
okay. All right. So
That's
there you go. So now the listeners know that's what's up. That is what anime is. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
There's also manhwa, which is American made.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like so they have their own kind of classified thing. So then that would be what Thundercats would probably classified as, right? Even though
We still call that anime though.
right.
Like if it's a manhwa, we still call it an anime. If it still can get an anime adaptation because it's all in Japanese.
Now there's another
Or Korean.
American. There's another American anime that was extremely popular and it's debated as one of the best animes.
Dragon Ball,
No,
what?
Pokemon?
Pokemon,
no. Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls. Okay.
What?
Yeah. It's
I guess.
I read about it and that's kind of what got me interested in it. So when you guys said you want to do the podcast on this, that was one of the things that got brought up. It's
Yeah.
like what, because I was like, it's Thundercats anime. So I started looking up like what is anime and then what American anime, what's the differences, and yeah, Powerpuff Girls. And that's funny because I actually remember a little bit about that. I can't honestly sit here and say I've watched a whole episode of it, but
I didn't know that.
I do know, I knew when it existed. I don't know if they still do it today, but I know that it was a thing back in the day. So I thought that was kind of cool.
All right. What's your? All right, so let's go to the second our top second. You go first, bro.
So top number 2.
Number 2. What's our number 2 anime?
All right. Tamagotchi game.
Tamagotchi game. I recommended that to him.
Okay.
It's like you know what a Tamagotchi game is?
It's like, I think it's called like Friend Game.
Friend game in Japan or something. It's like it's a whole thing, but in the anime it's totally different. Like
Yeah. Basically, what it is they're trying to get like money for it, and like win like a whole lot of money, but you have to betray your friends and also, kind of not betray them.
So it's like a legit game show or something?
Yeah,
it's
because people are actually watching them.
it's a live stream.
Yeah, it's like a live stream thing. And this is weird. Like I think the dude's name is Tamagotchi, or something.
All right, whatever. What happened is main guy, right? Their group trying to go on vacation. They lose the money, right? And then somebody gets them into a game and they're like gonna earn a bunch of money, but then they have to stay friends. But then like they're doing stuff and they don't trust each other and all that. It's like the whole concept.
Become again competition between among them all.
The main character's crazy though.
Yeah, he's like really crazy
That's weird.
We're not gonna spoil
and
it.
really smart though too.
Okay, yeah, and by all means, and what was the name of this one?
Tomodachi game.
All
It's
right.
on Crunchyroll.
All right, listeners, there you go. Got
All right.
Crunchyroll. Type that bad boy in. Check it out. Tell me what your thoughts are on it. I'm not
Okay,
sure
I'm
if I
gonna say
will.
my second one. My second one is Vinland Saga.
It's what?
Vinland Saga.
Vinland. Saga.
It's like Vikings.
Ooh,
in
see, I like
Japan.
Vikings.
Vikings in Japan. The main character, right? He lives in Iceland or something like that. Some place like that, just very icy. And his dad's like
Viking,
an old
101.
war guy, right?
Okay.
And he stopped being a Viking because he was like, I have found peace in myself or whatever. So then his old people that he worked with came back and was like, we need you for the war. But then the guy who said that crossed him and then killed him in front of his son. And then his son is like, oh my God. And he gets all mad and he wants revenge on the guy who killed him. But then he's too weak. So the guy who killed his father, he trains with that guy to try to be powerful enough to kill the guy.
That almost sounds like a superhero movie.
It's pretty twisted.
It's like a weird kind of version of like Batman or something. Cool.
He's
Okay.
pretty cool. He's very strong.
All right. And what's the name of it one more time?
Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga.
Right.
On
You go to
Crunchyroll as well?
Yeah. Most of these are on Crunchyroll.
Let's see.
Yeah, all mine are on Crunchyroll. My third one is Assassination Classroom. So the one I was talking about earlier.
It's one of the
That's one of your tops?
One of
the real
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
So
crazy.
what it's basically about is this. I don't know exactly what he is. It's like a tentacle
It's like an alien
monster.
dude.
Yeah, tentacle alien monster. That's like yellow. He's really fast and he turns different colors to show his motions. But he's a teacher at.
So he's like a mood ring.
All right. Let me.
Well,
he's,
yeah.
he's clearly not
But
very
he's-
good at describing them. You're putting too much information on it. It's simple. Guy alien made in a lab, right? He's trying to teach a classroom of assassins to kill him.
Or he ends up
That's the
rolling.
Kill himself?
Yeah, to kill
he's
him.
trying to get
He's
assassins.
training
But-
them to kill him.
Yeah, but he doesn't want them, or he makes it hard for them to kill him.
He's
And he
trying to
also
make
teaches them like life lessons and stuff.
because he used to be an assassin.
That's
yeah,
weird.
he used to be human.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Must have
It's
mood
weird.
ring.
It
he,
is weird.
He was like a murderer assassin,
We should call
like
him,
a psycho
should
assassin.
call him Mood Ring Mutant.
All right, let me tell you mine. You might like this. One Punch Man.
Wait, now, okay, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of this.
You've heard of
There's a
One Punch Man?
there's a guy on TikTok, right?
dresses
with,
up like him?
with the trench coat on that's always in front of like a Burger King or something.
Yeah.
And he's always like, I'm here, whoa, whoa. And he just goes on this weird rant about he can't wait for the One Punch Man to come out. And it's supposed to be a movie.
Uh-huh.
Is there a real movie coming out with this?
There might be.
I don't know.
If it's the same thing. All right, so tell me a little bit about what this is.
All right.
Maybe it isn't the same thing.
Concept. Main character, right? He trains after deciding he has nothing to do with his life. He trains and becomes the strongest hero. Nobody knows he's the strongest hero though, because everybody's taking his credit. But he can one punch anything. And it's like a
One and
comedy
done.
anime.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he doesn't like that he can one punch anything. He wants a real fight. And that's basically the whole anime.
So he just punches one thing and it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
New season's coming
See,
out.
I don't
Everybody's
know if I would
excited.
I don't know if I'd like that then.
You would
'Cause, like,
love it.
I would love it.
You would love it. It's the
don't
way
know.
the side characters are amazing. The main character is amazing. It's the way they build it is what's good about it. All right, you fourth.
All right, my fourth one is Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte, like Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, I mean, that's the name of it, Charlotte. But it's basically about a teenager that has powers, and he has to go to a high school with other teenagers that have powers, and basically solve some stuff.
That sounds like X-Men. I'm just saying.
Essentially, it is. They all
Is
have
that what it
powers.
sounds like?
Kinda, yeah.
Copying
It's just
tons of bitches.
at the end of it, something happens.
They all have powers, right? And then his power is to take other powers. He finds out.
That's
He
X-Men.
doesn't know that
That's
until
legit
like.
X-Men.
He finds
Well,
out.
I mean,
which
he
way
he
goes.
doesn't
all
know
about.
that until like later in the series, and then at like you have to watch it. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
X-Men.
All right, my fourth. Mob Psycho.
Mob.
On second 100.
Mob Psycho 100.
Mob Psycho.
It's made by the same people who made One Punch Man.
No. I'm already not interested.
Very comedy. The main character is a sidekick, right? But he's super powerful, but he doesn't know how to control his emotions. So he bottles them up inside, and then when he like meets his peak of emotion, he lets it all out and becomes super strong and not able to control himself.
So he's the guy that I probably walk by in the living room, and you're watching the show, and he's like, is that guy?
No,
not really.
he's really quiet and shy.
Like just like everything
No.
explodes.
Uh-uh.
No, light everywhere.
Like when he gets angry, he just gets angry, right?
Yeah,
You
like,
don't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, that's
because he
basically
has like a lot of power.
yeah.
Okay. That's okay. And what's the
Pretty
name
good.
of that?
Mob Psycho 100. All right, you do your fifth, bro.
My last one is Bungo Stray Dogs.
Whoa. What's the name of this?
It's actually it's Bungo No Stray Dogs,
I
but
thought you
I
said
call it
bunghole.
no Bungo.
Bungo?
Bungo Stray Dogs. Bungo Stray Dogs.
All right, and tell me about. I'm interested in this one just by
Okay.
the name.
So this
What's
one
going on with it?
also has powers, but the main character is an orphan. I think he's like 15 years old, and he gets picked up by this dude named Dazai that has power to cancel any power. But the main character's power is he can turn into a white tiger, and he doesn't know it yet, so he has to like control it. And there's like a rivalry thing with the other dude that has this weird power, red power that he can use the clothing and stuff, and then become frenemies towards the end of it.
There's a guy in the anime that just tries to kill himself all the
Oh yeah, the dude that I was talking about that has the cancellation power, he tries to kill himself all the time.
time. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. He's like, what's the new way I can commit suicide today? And I'm like, what the fuck?
All right. My fifth is Overlord.
Overlord.
That was pretty
Overlord.
good.
I've kind of heard about that.
No, you haven't.
No?
No,
All
you
right, so
haven't.
tell me about this one. All right. I've
It's-
heard of movies like that. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know. It's about a guy who likes playing VR games, right? And he plays a VR game, and he has this whole community with him, and then the game's shutting down. So then he stays in the game until the very last moment, and then he gets transported to the game.
So
Fully.
he's in the game.
He's in the game.
Like Wreck-It Ralph in the damn
Like
game.
all the NPCs that used to not be real are talking to him like they're real people.
Okay. And how long has that been around?
I don't know, like 2000, like I say like 2010.
All right. Well, that gives us the top 5 for each of you of the anime. So my next question is, we're going to flip it up a little bit here. I want to know what anime you wish you would even watch. Something you didn't like. Not really the worst anime, but something you just didn't like. It shouldn't be an anime. Who wants to take this one? Anybody got a hater out there?
I'll take it.
What's one you think was just like, why?
Now, I'll say a lot of people love this anime, and this is not a thing for me. It's called Attack on Titan. It's about Titans, right? And this guy lives in a secluded city, and they're like, don't go outside the city. The Titans are out there, right? And then they invade the city, and they have to kill the Titans. I haven't got too far into it. Supposedly, like, the whole storyline I don't even know about. So I know I might have to watch it.
That sounds interesting. And what's it called?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Seth, you got anything?
Seth, what's yours? What do you? Is there any anime out there you watch and you're just like, don't really care for it? What would be the one you think?
So, okay, a lot of people probably won't hate me for this. Evangelion.
Yellow Galen. I don't know how to say it properly.
What is it? What is it about? Do you know?
I know a little bit, but I know it's a lot about depression and shit, which...
Like the depression, as in like the American depression, or
No,
like,
they're really depressed and they
like
want
it's a sad ass show.
basically, yeah. And
I haven't
it's
watched it
weird.
either. It's mainly about mechs.
Yeah, like
Like they're
robots.
giant mechs.
The what?
Mechs.
What is that?
Giant
Robots.
robots. Like
It's about
freaking-
robots and depression.
Yeah.
It's about robots and depression.
Yeah. No,
I don't
I've
think I
never
would
got
watch it
into
either.
I'm not watching that.
Yeah, I don't
It's like one of the first animes that was super popular.
really.
Yeah.
And it's not popular. Is this like still out?
It's still
Like, there's
popular.
new ones?
It's, I don't know if there's a new one, but
I don't think they remade it. They made new series
Yeah.
based off of it though.
Oh, like a spinoff or whatever.
Yeah, spin-offs.
I think so.
All right. Well, I mean, that kind of sums that one up. So there's 2 of them that didn't make the cut for sure. But let me ask you this: was there any anime that you know, and I know sometimes we're busy, but is there any anime that you wish you just took a moment to just to watch, to learn a little bit more about it, or it gave you a little bit more than 1 or 2 episodes?
You gonna take this?
I'm going to say Rise as a Shield Hero.
Rise of the Shield Hero?
Yeah.
All right, what do you think that's about?
Shield Hero?
It's very complicated. Some people get transported to a world. The main character is like the bad guy or whatever, and he gets crossed and a lot of bad stuff happen, but then he eventually becomes the guy who is better than everybody. Season 2 wasn't that great. Season 3 has made it better.
Yeah, there's 3. I got to catch
So
up
you've
on it.
watched it.
I watched a little bit.
All right. Would you recommend it for him?
No, not yet.
What do you mean not yet?
Season 4 hasn't come out yet. When Season 4 comes out, then I'll decide if you should watch it.
I'm watching
So
it.
you like to go beginning to end, and you like it to be on story. So with that, so how is it coming out? So when you watch these animes, do you watch them like binge watch? Like boom,
I watch
boom, boom,
all of
boom?
them like one
He'll
day.
binge watch them. I don't like doing that. I like
He waits like 2 weeks to watch the next episode. He's on like episode 1. 2 weeks.
Like when new
episode
series
2.
come out, they'll come out with 1 episode a week. So I'll wait a whole week to watch a new episode. But
Right.
it's good
And that's
because
normal. That's how I was raised.
yeah, it's
So
good
that's
though
normal.
because it lets you wait and it lets like certain days
Anticipate.
have different anime,
Yeah.
so you can watch a certain anime on different days.
Exactly. See, that is the classic way of watching television.
Yeah, but he doesn't like doing
Yeah,
that.
but
So
the
he
whole
just-
series
Binge
out.
watching crap is just horrible. It ruins the way we look at
yeah.
movies and shit. It really does. You're supposed to walk away wanting more.
yeah, that's
I
the
can't.
whole
But you
point.
can't do that.
It's
You
right
can't
there in
do
front
that
of my
when-
face. It's
Yeah,
like
but
cake.
that's-
I just got to
that's-
stuff it.
Uh-huh.
But that's the point. Like, you don't want to have to be able to continuously watch it.
All right, well, I want to end it off on this. The one anime that I would want to watch that I haven't given much of a chance. I've watched like maybe, 4 or 5 episodes. I really want to watch it is Dragon Ball Z.
I
The
had
creator?
a buddy of mine in high school was a huge fan, and that's been around for what, 30
Yeah, it's been
30 some years.
supposedly they're making a remake of the original series and reanimating it so it looks better than the old animation, which the guy who made Dragon Ball recently died, which is very sad, and that makes me want to watch it even more in his memory.
That might be that might be a good one. I mean, even the original one really wasn't bad. 'Cause I mean, look at if you go to, let's say you go to Walmart or Target, there's Dragon Ball Z stuff everywhere. It's almost, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's just as mainstream as what Pokemon is. I really do, because I feel like Dragon Ball Z stuff is everywhere.
I feel like Dragon Ball and Pokemon what made anime. Like it made all the other animes.
Yeah, mainstream. Made it
Inspired all the
mainstream.
other animes to make
Right.
their animes.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously you're always going to have animes. You always got those people that just watch it, but you always those kind of people. But then at the same time, making it mainstream where anybody will look at it. Like you'll have a kid walk into a department store and be like, "Oh, I want that toy," and it'd be a Dragon Ball Z toy. He may want that toy without knowing anything about the anime, but playing with the toy, what's he going to want to do? He wants to watch the anime now. Now that he understands what he's playing with. So that's a pretty good point. That's a good one. Well, that's good. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was an awesome podcast. Everything anime. I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of A Blast from the Past podcast, brought to you by Decades Music and Entertainment.
New episodes dropping every Thursday.
Yeah.